Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Roma here, and I am back with another video. I know it's been a long time since I posted on this channel, but I am back with a tutorial on how to do 3D text because a lot of people have been spamming me on, how to do 3D text in my cinematics, and I will show you guys some examples of what people are talking about right here. Alright, so to do this, all you need is Element 3D, After Effects, and your clip. Okay, so if you have those three things, I'm not going to show you how to get it because there's a million ways to get it, and yeah, so you guys have to find a way to get it yourselves because yeah, I don't want to get any problems with the owners of the companies and all the products and stuff. So you guys find a way to get it, but once you guys have it, just come back to this video and I will show you exactly how to do it. Alright, so here you go, let's start. So I have the clip here. So it's this Fortnite clip. So we're gonna have text right here. So usually I have Roma Presents or the name of the montage or whatever. So here is just, I'm gonna put Roma Presents. Okay. So to start, we need to first go to track and stabilize, track camera, let it analyze the background. So I would move it up a little bit so it doesn't show the black screen in the beginning. This is just for my clip, but for your guys' clip it shouldn't be that way. But if it is, just trim it out the way you need to. Let it work. Right here it's 35 out of whatever frames. So let that work. And in the meantime, while you're letting that happen, click right click, new, solid, make it black, make sure it's the right width and height, make sure it's like this. Okay, then rename it to element. Okay, so when you have element, right click, and just like how I told you guys, you need element 3D, go to effect, go to video code palette, click element. Okay, and with that, once it's loaded, it should go back to the screen. So this is just a layer over the clip. So this is where the 3D text comes into play, and we're just waiting for this to finish. Okay, and at the same time, if you guys want to save time, go make a new text layer, type in whatever you want. I'm gonna put Roma Presents. And then I'm just gonna align it the way I want. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm gonna hide it. Oh, it says caps. Make sure you don't have caps on. Hide it and then put it under the clip. Click back on the clip and just wait for it to finish. Okay, so it finished. So now what you guys gotta do is make sure you have this selected. Click 3D camera tracker, and you see all these dots. All these dots basically means where the text is gonna get stuck to, basically, like what it's tracking to. Okay, so as we move the clips, you can see more dots come in. There's more dots around the clip. So basically what I like to do is I find a spot where there's a couple of dots together. So I am going to choose just right about here. So you click and drag. Click and drag. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle, but just select multiple. Okay. Once that happens, it's gonna be like this, right? Just click, right click, create solid in camera. Okay. So it's gonna create a solid in camera. So with that, all you have to do is go back to element, then go to custom layers, custom text and mask. Go to path layer 1, click it, and select your text. So right here it should say Roma Presents, Roma Presents. So you click it, close that out. Custom texture maps. Go to layer 1 and select your cinematic. So mine's Tropical Biome from Fortnite. So click that, hide it, close it. Okay. So now when you got that set up, all you guys gotta do is go to scene setup, and it's gonna open it up. So guys, you guys want to see magic? All right. So look, this is how it works. Click extrude. And see, it's 3D text. Okay, this is where you get to customize the color, the reflectivity, and stuff like that. So before we do anything, what I like to do is go to environment, click this arrow, click the cinematic, and it just reflects what's in the cinematic. So what's behind the text right here, what's behind the text is shown like it's a reflectivity. Okay, so click the arrow, go to bevel, scroll down until where you find basic settings. Once you have basic settings, choose whatever color you want. So let's see, it was in a tropical area, so I'm gonna go with a light blue. Okay, so click this, right click, copy, reflectivity, right click, paste. And I like to turn the intensity all the way up to 100%. And that's about it. So when that's done, click OK. So you won't see it at first until you get really close to it. Actually, I'm gonna change the text color, and if you guys don't like the text color with your cinematic, you can always change it. So just go back to scene setup and go to basic colors, change it. So I'm gonna go with the green, light green, copy, paste. Okay, and press OK. And see, changes color. Okay, so we have the text, but the problem is that we don't have it in the area that we want it, which is the square that we made. So what we're gonna do is go to group 1, go to particle replicator, and you see these 3 numbers, X, Y, Z. Go back to the solid, click it, press P for position, and there's 3 numbers here as well. So what you gotta do is click it, Control C, go back to element, Control V, same thing. Okay, click it, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. Okay, let it go. Okay, so now when we have that, we can delete this, the solid. So backspace, you delete it, and now the text is here. Okay, but we gotta fix the positioning, so the rotation. So what I like to do is go over here to rotation, fix it the way I please. So you have some customization to the way you want it. Alright, so the way this cinematic is coming in is going backwards. So with that being said, the text needs to be a little bit rotated backwards. So that should be Y, I believe. No. It is, yeah, X. Okay. So you rotate it backwards. Okay. And if you guys need to make it bigger, go to particle look, particle size. Okay. So what I like to do is just mess around with the settings. Okay. Just mess with particle size, the rotations, and the positions. If you see that the text is not in a good position throughout the whole cinematic, you can move it. So X, Y, like you learned in class, X is going left and right, Y is going up and down. So if I want to go up, I just move it to the left. Just move it the way you need to. Okay. So I'm gonna move it down a little bit actually, because I want it to pop up in the screen like so. Okay. And it's gonna be like that the whole way. Okay. So you can also, what you guys can do is if you have music, you can sync it to the music. And once you have that, once you create this video, like render it out, you can shorten it out so it can match up the music, sync it with the music. or you can do timer mapping and speed it up or slow it down to fit the music. I'll cover that in another video. But for now, we're gonna do this. Okay, particle size, rotation's good. Okay, so that's good. So a lot of people have been asking me like, okay, yes, you got the text, but how do I make the letters rotate like they're all messy and they come together at the end? So what you guys want to do for that is close this and then go down from particle look, go down to multi-object and then click enable multi-object. Once you click that, it's going to open up all these settings. Don't mess with any of them. Okay, so go to the end of the clip. So I'm going to cut mine a little bit. So I'm going to cut it just about here. Okay, so cut about right there. So what you got to do is scroll through here. It's where it says rotation. It's rotation, X rotation, Y rotation, Z rotation. Right here, rotation random. So click the stopwatch. Okay, and scroll all the way to the beginning of the clip. All the way to the beginning. Okay, and then from here, you change the value. So I like to change mine to about 55 or so. Or 56, it doesn't matter, just around this area. So with that, make sure you click U to close it, and you see these two dots. So this is the area where the text is going to be moving. So if we play the clip, it should, well, right now it's rendering, but it should be messed up and it's going to come together. From here to here, it's going to be messed up right here and it's going to go slowly and get fixed. See? And then I'm going to cut the clip right here. Voila. Easy. Easy. Okay, so if you guys want with this cinematics, if you guys have color corrections, and you can find them anywhere. If you have color corrections, you can go click on the right arrows over here where it says character. Make sure it's on standard, by the way. Go character, go to effects and presets, and look up your color correction. So I have my custom preset. I got it from Red Green or wherever he is right now, but it's he's an editor, so I got mine from him. So I go here, drag it onto the clip, makes it look more distinct. So when you watch the clip over again, it's gonna render. And just like that. Super easy, guys. And once you get it down, like, you can do it on any cinematic, whether it's COD, whether it's Fortnite, whether it's Apex Legends, anything. If you have a cinematic, you can do this. And this is exactly how. And I do this for almost every montage that I make. So it slowly, it's all messed up, scattered, slowly comes together. Sorry for my lisp, guys. I just got my braces like a couple months ago, and yeah, you know how braces work. So that's basically how it is. I'm going to click edit and then split layer. Okay, then backspace on this. So I'm going to drag all these down to the blue arrow at the end of the clip where I wanted to cut. And now it's just this. That's it. Okay. So with that being said, guys, that's all it is. Super easy. You can use in any cinematics, like I said. And you can use any fonts you want. I like to use the, what was it called? Impact font, because it looks more clean, more slick, especially when it's 3D. And yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, comment what you guys want to see, what you guys want to learn on After Effects. I'm not 100% pro, but I know my stuff. I also know Photoshop. What do you guys want to see on Photoshop? You know, anything, just let me know. And I got you guys with more videos. Just leave likes, please. I got you guys with anything. Just leave likes, leave comments. You know, it's great. I got you guys with anything. If you guys need anything, just let me know. I can help you guys with your content creation, your Photoshop, whatever you guys need. Just leave a like, comment, and subscribe.